We're live now. I told him to bring everybody in here. Bigger energy in the room.
You do this. You do
Where am I putting it?
I get it right here. And you can go to crash pad, just put the crash pad right here. That's where you sit to watch. Cool. Crash pad 1, crash pad 2.
And then what do you? Oh,
Steal his crack.
Yeah, do your thing. Thank you. Let him play the wall. Yeah. Because we'll have a wall this year.
Oh, son, y'all gonna leave that?
Yeah, I think it's best to leave it in play.
I agree.
leave these two sides.
Yeah, just these two. Yeah. Make it, no, further back. Right there. That one. And then you can judge it back there. Yeah. Are the mics hot?
Yes.
So you're going first.
Boom. All right, guys, welcome to the PGF Qualifier. Is this the fourth one? Is that right? This is the fourth one for PGF Season 4. First up, we're going to have Tyler Mcluhan out of Queen City Grappling Club. He's going to be going against Lewis Collins out of 10th Planet Muscle Shoals. Lewis has been on multiple PGFs. He was in Season 1. He was an alternate during Season 3. And I'm ready.
Got some psychedelic gear going on over here too.
Yeah. I'm joined here by the powerhouse behind Queen City Grappling, which is where we're at. It's Ruben Vera. Oh, Lewis is in on an arm in. Now he's at a naked guillotine. He got it already, dude. Lewis got the sub in 17 seconds.
That was fast.
Nice.
Tight bite.
All right, so I want to make note of that.
Dude, he fell right into that too. Quick bite. Arms are nice and snug. Crunch that elbow down real quick. I don't know if you had a regular grip or went pretzel grip or not, but
It looked like he just kind of old schooled it there.
Snug.
So, yeah, we didn't even really get a chance to get into the guys there, tell you very much about them. But Lewis, Hey, man, when I asked him ahead of time, this is going to be Lance McConnell and Cody Stevens.
This is a good one. Cody's a beast.
Yeah, so Lance is one of my brown belts. He lives in Crossville, Georgia.
I actually had a chance to train with Lance.
Crossville, Tennessee.
He came up for Keith's seminar maybe last year.
Yeah.
I think he came up. He's tough. He's good. Moves well. He knows what he's doing for sure, which is good. He's definitely. I think it'll be a good matchup.
Nice. You were telling me ahead of time that Cody's an animal.
Yeah, he's tough. Good wrestling. He's been around the game for a while. He's an MMA fighter. Fought all over the world. Fought Shinya Aoki. Didn't get subbed.
No way. He fought Shinya Aoki in Japan?
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
And he's all over Ohio. Like he competes regularly. He's one of those brown belts that's always on the scene. Big show, small show, don't matter. He's always competing.
Runs his own school.
He's got fighters that are coming out there too. Tough guys.
These 2 walls are going to be in play. I'm going to put you back in. Yeah, just these 2 right here. Okay. You guys can ready? You ready? Go.
All right, here we go. If you want to follow along in the bracket, it's a double elimination bracket. If you want to follow along, it's at pgfhome.com. Just go there and then go to the Cincinnati qualifier. Lance looking for a little lazy single right there. He does snatch the leg up. Cody thought about going behind.
Did you hear the rule for the scissor lock?
I hope so.
Yeah, no scissor locks. I don't want him to get DQ'd. That's the worst. That's the worst kind of loss right there. Just being unaware of the rules and getting an L off of that.
I mean, he was in there during the meeting, so I gotta assume. So, nice snap down. Going for the trip now. He's got a nice chin strap in play right there.
He's got double unders, looks like right now, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did switch to the double unders. Lance doing a good job of keeping himself on his feet here.
Strong. Look at them. Look at them calves working.
He pushes Lance against the wall. So the wall is in play. These 2 side walls are in play. And Lance pops his head out. And Cody looking like it's not his first time wrestling on the wall here. And Lance either. Lance doing a good job with that cross frame. He's letting his knees get a little too close together here, and Cody's going to turn it into a double. Lance jumping on the head, though.
Ooh,
nice.
Goodness.
Pushes it back to the ground. Lance holding on to this arm and guillotine.
He looks like he's got a decent bite. But he cleared it,
It's just going to be so hard to finish that, man, with being all the way out to the side. I see guys get the reversal off of that sometimes. He's coming loose on the other side there. Nice. He does get back to his half guard with it at least. But now he's got Cody pressing down on him.
You spent a lot of time training with Lance?
I've spent a lot of time training with Lance, yeah.
How's his half guard looking?
You know, he's a good half guard player, but man, anybody flat on their back is vulnerable. I don't care how good you are. That's not the spot you wanted to be in. So you see there, Cody gets around to the side. Like I think I'm a great half guard player, but I sure don't want you flattening me out.
Ooh, buggy.
Oh, is he going for the buggy right here?
Yeah,
It's shallow, but he can put it back. He can get it put together from here. I mean, he's gonna have to readjust that hand position for sure.
Let it go.
Yeah, well, I guess he figured it was gonna be way more work than it was worth. Nice recovery there, Lance,
Good
using his
guard
butterfly hook. But he's back into this half guard. Not flat on the back anymore, though. Thinking about a Kimura, and now Cody starts to flatten him back out again.
Dude, when you have a strong wrestler like that, like with Cody's background, being in this position can be miserable.
Yeah. So this is one of those spots where if you don't have something like a half guard that is focused on being able to play off a flat back,
250.
then a guy like this can give you a lot of problems. Nice pass in the mount.
Crazy.
Lance bottoms out. He pushes himself back over to mount, but look at that crossed leg, ankles crossed mount that Cody has right there. 2.5 minutes to go.
So that's the thing with Cody. I've seen him compete multiple times, him being local area. Anytime he gets on top, like side control, mount, like it's just a pain in the ass. Like he makes the guys suffer right here. It's definitely a lot of work.
That's the way the Lord intended it. If you end up on the bottom of mount, that's just that's the way it's supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
not supposed to be I don't want you to turn your back and show me. I want you to stay here and suffer.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 minute 56 seconds.
Dad over here coaching. I love it.
Man, I like that.
Dude, he's got both arms wrapped up.
It's going to be a big bridge to the left there, Chris. I'm going to stop that time right there. So I'm going to pause the time there with 1 minute 38 to go. Minute and 38 seconds left. You got to think Cody's like the clear decision winner at this point.
Yeah, dude, he's definitely
He's got
on
all
the
the
top.
offense, yeah.
Cody's been doing a good job defending, but it's all defense.
Yeah.
Or Lance has been defending, rather.
Cody, where?
120.
Minute 20. Oh, passes around.
Step over.
I can't see the grip he's got, but I think he's looking for that arm bar over there, that step around arm bar. Lance evades it.
Ooh, look
Cody
at
now
backwards
onto the
into-
back. Cody moving good. Going to the body triangle
Oh my
now with 1
God.
minute and 5 seconds left.
That sucks.
Squeezing in on those hips, man. Lance has been under
he's
big
gonna
time
chin.
pressure the whole time. Going for that Dan Severn face crush, man. Lance gets the position back to the bottom side.
Oh, nice.
That
nice.
was a
He's
very
scraping.
nice work
He's
there by
scraping.
Lance. And he's got 40 seconds to make something happen, but he is back to his guard. But he's way behind. He's trying to get under for
Oh, nice.
Oh, Cody pushing the pace here at the end. I
He's
really like
opening
that.
up. Yeah.
I really like to see that. Like, even if you've been dominating, we want to see. That's the only way to score
Yeah.
in the PGF is to get finishes. You know, you can dominate somebody like this and not finish them, and that's going to get you through the qualifier for sure. But that won't get you into the tournament
10 seconds.
during this regular season. Cody pushing, dude.
all
Look at him
over.
pushing the pace, just trying to create movement and create opening. That's time.
Wow.
Man, great
What a match.
performance by Cody Stevens.
What a good match.
Cody Stevens wins by decision. All right. Great job, guys. Cody Stevens. So the criteria on the judging here is that I'm the judge, and I make the criteria, and I take who I want. And, you know, that's not really the rule set at a lot of places, but it's my show, and I can do whatever I want to do. So I'm looking for people who are going to be exciting during the season. And Cody showing right there, even though he didn't get the finish against a really tough guy, he wanted to push that pace.
This is going to be a good match.
This is Max Steyers versus Brant Bassaran.
Brant's very good. He's tough.
Which
Max
is
is
so that's
scrappy as
Brant
shit.
on the left, and Max with the purple belt shorts on. Yeah.
Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Ready?
We're pushing through this thing, Ruben. Not playing around. Brant stepping in, trying to get after it right away.
Both of the legs are smashed together right here.
How long has is Max is one of your guys?
Max has been with me for maybe less than a year.
I was going for a wrist lock right there from his butterfly. He uses it to get to the underhook and now the shoulder crunch position. Go ahead.
He was at another gym down south, Carson Gracie, and he would come up to visit, get extra work in, and always liked having him over. And luckily, he just recently made a change, and now he's going to be over here. Hopefully, we can help him out and get his game where he wants it to be. But he works
Man,
hard. He
Beautiful
trains a lot.
passing sequence there by Brant. Now look how he shells the knee on
Shelving
the
the
other
legs.
side. Just excellent passing, good pressure. You could tell that Max has got a flexible kind of style, and Brant sensed that right away and closed the distance on him,
he's
and he's
annoying
been
to
putting
deal
the
with.
smash together.
Keep breathing. You've been here 100 times.
Brant's tight, though.
Man, look how well he floats the hips. A good little recovery back to the guard there. Very nice guard recovery into a shoulder crunch here. And Max is looking to cook something together.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, he's
Elbows turned
starting.
in.
Yeah, he's starting to lose it here though.
Good. You need to get
Maybe we'll just salvage
Oh
a
no,
straight
he's
arm
starting
lock.
to get. He might have that actually.
He's a catch that
Okay, there
elbow,
it
though.
is. There it is. It's just so hard to do it once your elbow is not like facing close to the ceiling. That shoulder crunch. I love that play though. I've been using that a lot lately.
I try to avoid going palm to palm there. I always go elbow to elbow. Elbow to elbow, I feel like I eliminate a lot of the slack, and I'm able to really crunch on that.
Ooh, knee slicer.
Knee compression.
The old Sean Roberts man.
He's got to push in his heel. Create space.
Oh, he got
damn.
it.
Wow.
The knee compressor by
He
Brent
got it good. He got
Bassaran.
to pop.
Odie hurt him.
God damn it. Oh, he's walking. He's moving. Okay.
You know how it goes with adrenaline though.
Yeah, let's hope it. We'll really find out what it's like later today or tonight or tomorrow. Brant stuff though, he's been at my tournaments before, and he's a gamer, dude. He's tough. Good brown belt. Moves well. Very aggressive. Good overall game.
Hey man, you don't see that old Sean Roberts calf slicer that much anymore though. I remember. You remember when he was going through that BJJ Kumite? Were you watching
the brown
all
belt,
that
the brown belt tournament. Yeah, a lot of
And-
big names in that one too, way back in the day.
Yeah, man, that calf slicer there was hot stuff for a minute. But we don't see it that much anymore. But Sean was tapping everybody with that back in the day. This is Lewis Collins and Cody Stevens.
Here we go. Blasting through this.
Yeah, man, we're rocking and rolling. So, like we said, this is a double elimination bracket. So, you're going to get to see everybody here at least twice. The final, however it matches up, if you make it to the final, it's no time limit, sub only. So, the last two guys standing, nobody's leaving until somebody quits, which is the way it is at the PGF finale at the tournament at the end of the season. So we got an interesting little promotion. You got to be able to win by multiple rule sets. You know, you got to be able to get the sub. You got to be able to pull off a decision sometimes. You need to be able to play EBI OTs, which is the opening rounds of the tournament at the end of the season. And you got to be able to win ultimately sub only, no time limit. So I tried to put together something that made it really difficult for anybody to hide behind one particular
Yeah, that's the
rule
problem
set.
that people have, you know, or problem that people or that we see at tournaments is people play the rules. They play by the rules too much. Try to game the system.
Yeah.
You know,
Instead of just, let's just come
let
out
them
and
go,
figure
dude.
it out.
Who's better? That's it.
All right, so Cody looked phenomenal in his last match and not a big break. You know, he went the decision. He only had a one-match break. And Lewis only had 17 seconds, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
His submission came in 17 seconds. He had the naked guillotine.
Going for that neck again.
Yeah, you're looking for that chin strap, huh? Lewis is a purple belt out of 10th Planet Muscle Shoals. That's in North Alabama. So he trains with one of my brown belts, Chris Luddington. He's been training, I guess Lewis has been training 6-7 years now.
Really? That's
Just
good.
loves to compete, man. You know,
Very unassuming dude too. He walked in, had his glasses on, hoodie.
super quiet and humble. Doesn't have very much to say, win, lose, or draw. And he's looking to kick Cody down over here. Cody finds the wall. And now we'll see, I think we'll see this wall experience really come into play for Cody here.
Yeah.
But look, Lewis did a pretty good job with his head positioning right there. I'm a little surprised to see how well he did, making sure he didn't get wrapped up and reversed right there at least. Lewis doing well with his wrestling.
Does Lewis have a wrestling background at all?
Just, you know, we
Or just
wrestle a lot in
jiu-jitsu?
our schools.
That's good. That's
but-
something that a lot of schools are missing. They play too much jiu-jitsu, they don't play enough wrestling. We do that here a lot too. We try to make sure that we get rounds.
It's crucial. It's crucial now to be a part of the modern competitive scene. Oh, and Lewis pulls. Oh, he tried to pull into Ashi, and he pulled mount instead.
Oh, we call that
And
one the
we
reverse
just-
sprawl in my school.
Man, we just saw that Cody dominated from the mount in his
the arm
last
triangle
match,
already.
and he is cooking this chopping block position. I always tell people I like to use this position like the way you make good barbecue, baby, slow and low.
Yeah.
You got to cook this guy, and he's already starting to step
Oh, my
around. He's got
goodness.
that palm-to-palm grip.
Look at this.
Lewis,
And this guy's gotta
he's going to have to
squeeze.
get his far shoulder off the mat one way or the other. He's fighting with his hips, but he's going to end up having a tap right there. He's getting flattened out.
Cody at this weight is one of the stronger individuals.
Oh, look at Lewis forcing him around the corner. He might make it out right there. Wow.
Kimura
right into the
after
Kimura by Cody Stevens. What a match, bro. Lewis staying alive, trying to counter with his own arm lock. Turns it into a triangle. Oh, man, what a great sequence. Let's go, fellas. That was great.
Lewis is a dog, bro. Look at that shit.
Right back onto the feet. Man, that was incredible.
Deep. He was in deep. He got out. Counted.
I mean, that was as deep as an arm triangle doesn't get much deeper than that.
Yeah. You got a big, strong wrestler like that on top of you, too?
Yeah, that's about as much trouble as you can find yourself in during a match and still make your way out. Wow, man. Lewis.
Fighting inside now. Here we go.
You know, you can just look at their outfits and tell which guy's the 10th planet guy, can't you? Oh, nice head position.
Arm lock, elbow.
Oh,
mirror lock right there.
And
dude, he had to pull guard.
Yeah, he forces the takedown, basically. Yeah. And right back to the feet comes Cody.
Dude, it's that height, too, that Lewis has right there. It allowed him to create a lot of leverage.
Man, I like that little mirror. We call it a mirror lock.
Yeah, mirror lock.
Who was that? P.D. Williams that he tapped in the
I don't remember, but I have that image vividly in my head.
I think that was P.D. Williams.
Was turned all the way over. Nasty fight.
Frank Mir submitted a lot of guys back in the day, man. A lot of guys. Lewis looks very comfortable on the feet. I'm really pleased. Dude,
he's a dog.
As soon as I say that, bro. As soon as I say that.
He got big brother right there.
Yeah. I expect Lewis to be able to hold his guard together a little bit. He's going to have to keep his head off the wall, though.
Nice.
Oh, my, Look at this. Look at that knee cut. Oh, but Lewis keeping that backside butterfly.
Good hips.
Beautiful, beautiful passing there by Cody. Minute and 40 seconds to go in the match.
I think the ticket is trying to get Cody on his back. If you want to have success with him, you have him on top.
Man, he had the opportunity there for just a split second, but you know what I saw there is that Lewis got on top of him, and he doesn't do MMA, or he wouldn't have been passing the guard with distance like that. Cody felt the opportunity to stand. He's like, no, we don't stay on the bottom, not for free. And that just small mindset shift in training and in strategy has been really that could have been the difference in the match.
That's a big factor too, and it's one of those things that
look at
you
this
have to
working
train
on so he's got like a front headlock. He's peeled off to the side, maybe thinking about pulling him up into an arm and guillotine. Yep, there it is. He ought to think about switching off to that anaconda there, but you see how Lewis is keeping his elbow closed?
Ooh, what do we got over here?
He's thinking about cooking up a shoulder lock over there, but it's not playing out. Lewis using all of the offense.
Dude, there's so much action in this match right now.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Really nice, man. This is a typical Lewis Collins match, man. Even when
27 seconds.
Even when he's behind. Look at this cartwheel.
Look at this shit. This is crazy.
Cody has not been able to get the finishes that he wants, but man, it's not for lack of pushing the pace.
No, all action.
So
look at this shit.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
Be a dog. Anyone wants to get Cody, that's gonna be a tough match. But Lewis ain't no joke either. And being that this is double elimination too. Loser's bracket. Lewis can come back. What a hell of a match.
All right, been advanced Cody Stevens.
What a match.
Well, y'all got that fast internet up here, don't you? We're still on AOL dial-up. We try to run this tournament at my house in smooth comp. It takes 12 minutes per match just to load the next thing.
Yeah, I just made sure everyone's off the Wi-Fi. That's the big thing there. Yeah. Turn your fucking phone off.
Good job, Ruben. All right, we're looking at Brant versus Carson Thigpen out of Henzo Gracie, Nashville.
Carson,
so hadn't seen Carson yet, right?
Yeah, no, he had
first time seeing him. So yeah, we had 7 guys in the bracket today. So Carson.
Nashville. I'm trying to think if I know anyone from there.
I know Sean Williams is out of there. He's the head coach there now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a hell of a coach to be there.
I hear a lot of good things out of that place.
Ooh, right away pulls. Look at that.
Oh, look at Brant straight in outside heel hook. That's going to be a good one. Ooh, switching off to the toe.
Ooh,
Oh, man, that's going to be a break. Oh, God.
Damn,
Oh, there's the
wow.
tap. Fastest tap. Beat Lewis by 1 second.
Holy smokes. Dude, pulled immediately, knee pull right into Ashigarami.
Yeah.
And saw the heel hook wasn't there. Immediately turned toe crunch, then right away to toe hold. That sequence was pop, 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 quick.
That wasn't his first time running that, was it?
No. That's drilling. That's drilling right there.
And you know what's very interesting? When I was talking to the guys before the matches, I asked Carson, I was like, what's the score on you? And he's like, oh, I'm a wild man leg locker.
Ooh.
And, dude, he just got wild man leg lock.
You got a wild man leg lock.
Yeah. It's very, very interesting. Next up's going to be Tyler Mcluhan and Lance McConnell. All right, so we saw Tyler in the first match. We didn't get to see much of him. And then we saw Lance.
He's a
he had a
blue.
tough match against Cody
scrappy.
Stevens. All right, 6-minute matches. We are blowing through this thing, dude.
Lance is tough.
Tyler goes to try to get into Ashi. Lance steps out, avoids that pretty easily. Lance thinking about a sock lock of his own.
Stay on it.
Counter
protect his
leg
heel.
locks. Well, it's a leg lock game here. Lance looking like he's switching off to a knee bar there, maybe. Oh no, he doesn't have an entanglement.
Knees are both clear right there.
Yeah, that could be a. Oh, it's a knee bar attempt on the other leg, but Lance just really. It looks like a lot of stuff happening, but it's really just a lot of leg pummeling right now.
Both these
And
guys
now
got to chase
this
the
is a
back.
better trap here. This is a better trap. He's got that
wow.
one. Nice, Lance McConnell.
There we go.
That's good, Tyler.
So Lance came out after a, tough early match against Cody Stevens. And so that was Tyler's second loss. So that's going to remove
out,
him
yeah.
from the bracket. So Lance McConnell's your winner by submission. And that's going to move us to Lance McConnell and Carson Thigpen. The next match in the bracket is Lance versus Carson Thigpen. I'm gonna give them about, since Lance just finished up, I'm gonna try to give him about 5 minutes here, but we're gonna work straight down it like it shows up in the bracket. I'm not gonna try to outsmart this computer because I'm from Alabama and it just doesn't usually work out in my favor. So we're gonna take about a 5-minute break here. If you need to do your thing, please be my guest. Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke him, you got him.
Maybe you want to take this opportunity to thank your sponsors, like supernaturalsurvivalgear.com, for all the finest equipment. Hey, you like rainbow spats? Don't worry, we got you. Hey, you thinking about a tie-dye gi? Holler at your boy.
Will that make me zombie-proof?
supernaturalsurvivalgear.com. Kent Peters is going to get you set up with the flyest, dopest swag in the game.
Will I be zombie proof if I wear that stuff?
Oh, you'll be zombie proof.
All right. Okay.
What do you think the over-under is right now on there ever being a zombie apocalypse? Like, are you leaning towards one day we
man,
will
don't
or
me
one
get
day
started with
we
that.
we won't?
I think we will. I mean, it's going to happen.
You think that's the way it all goes down?
They're bringing people back to life, right? They're bringing animals back to life. They're going to bring humans back to life. They're going to make the mistake, and then we're all in deep trouble. You know?
I'm going to jump into the YouTube comments and spend some time with the people here. That's going to be the kind of... You think we're more likely that it all ends with, oh, it turns out we were in the Matrix, or, oh, no, zombie apocalypse? Which way you think it's more likely to turn?
What if it's a zombie apocalypse, but in the end it is just the Matrix, right? But it's like a combination of both. Honestly, I think we'll probably nuke each other first. Like, the way things go, the way, like, presidents act, politicians, I think one guy's going to get mad, trigger finger, then we're done. That's it. World
I'll
War
probably
III.
do it myself. I'll probably do it myself. Keeps going this way.
Maybe some aliens, too. I
just like some options.
Maybe like a diverse apocalypse, We get a little bit of nuclear warfare that starts the aliens come, or that starts the zombies and the aliens come down.
That would be a more fitting end to, with the way society is going. We want a lot of diversity, even in our apocalyptic scenarios.
Oh, man.
So in the chat, it looks like we got a $40 bounty on a wrist lock.
Oh.
You want to? Oh, there's a $50 bounty on a twist. Hey, athletes! Hey, listen up. So in the live chat, they got a $40 bounty on a wrist lock. If you finish by a wrist lock, you're getting a $40 bonus. $50 on a twister. So just
Brant's
just
always
let
like,
you know, if you finish a twister, I got 50 for you. You finish a.
oh, that's a good option right there. The wrister.
Yeah, if you get to the twister position with the arm behind the head and you finish that wrist lock, you get both.
Damn.
That's 90. 90 for the wrister.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I call that.
You're clowned big time if that's the case, dude.
Dude,
That's ultra embarrassing.
yeah, that's my favorite. It's one of my favorite submissions. It's the most anticlimactic submission in all of jiu-jitsu. You're like, because you're setting up one of the coolest things, and the guy's under, oh my god, and he stiffens out like this, and then you just press him.
Dude, I talk shit all the time when I get in those positions.
Yeah, I really need you to add that into your game.
100%.
The pure joy, that's going to bring into your life. The first time you do that, you're gonna get into that position. You're gonna do it. You're gonna think of me, and you're gonna go, Brandon was right about that.
Dude, it's definitely good stuff.
What's better than doing something like that to one of your blue belts?
Mother's milk.
That's a fair point.
That's a
fair point.
That's one of my favorites. Dude, I get to mount. You ain't getting me off a mount, but I get on mount, and
That's
I'm
the way I feel about
gonna
it.
put some titties in your face for sure, bro.
I'm a mount man.
Oh man.
Cole says this gym has a BDSM dungeon vibe.
We were just talking about that
I was
earlier.
just telling them earlier.
You're either fighting or fucking, right?
Well, I suppose. I'm not doing either one. I'm just on the ones and twos over here with Ruben Vera. Yeah, Wallow's got that 50 on a twist, and we got confirmation that was P.D. Williams that got tapped with the mirror lock.
Was.
Yeah. Chris Frank said, I've been tuned in for 3 minutes and I've seen 3 finished matches. Yeah, we run it up here, you know what I mean?
People are hungry.
Egghead said, is DeWitt still injured? I just talked to him, but you work with him more directly than I do.
So Evan was just at an event, Kumite, in Kentucky, in Covington. Went out there, had his match, won via submission. I mean, like the thing with Evan, he's always injured. You know, it's not like one of those situations to where he's not injured 100%. He's always got something, but he's manageable right now. I wish his fat ass got in shape and came to this qualifier though.
All right, so Lance McConnell, this is our 3rd time seeing him already. This will be our 2nd time seeing Carson.
Let's see if we see some work out of Carson. Some more mat time right here.
Yeah, so Lance has
Now he pulls in.
Oh, Carson pulls. This is what happened with Brant. Oh, look at that. Lance already on his head, though, attacking this front headlock anaconda trap here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's digging in on it. Thought I heard his neck pop there, to be honest with you.
It's going elbow to elbow, I think, right
Look
here.
how he's keeping that leg trapped there. I'd like to actually see him. I mean, he's feeling pretty confident with that, but he's getting put over on the other side. I really like that counter from Carson there.
Yeah. It's going to alleviate pressure right here. Feel a little bit better.
Lance needs to use this to go to the top position or to escape his hip to the other side. He's trying to hold on to something else. But I really think Lance made a mistake there by focusing on the head trap rather than the open elbow. And that's what allowed Carson now whipping around trying to get into a leg lock counter of his own. But I'll tell you, Lance did a nice job there. He's back on this attack on the head.
This is going to go Japanese necktie right here.
Yeah, this might be the play right here. I mean, Lance has been viced down on that head, hasn't he? He is not playing around out there.
All the way over, Lance. All the way over.
I hear that struggling breathing on the inside from Carson.
All the way over, yes.
He's out. He's out. Now he's
Oh,
going
Lance
Darce. He's going Darce.
transition to this Darce here. Oh, that should have been the finish. He should have had him a couple of times, right? But he's back on the head again.
Headhunter over here.
Relentless after Carson. This is where I finished that ham sandwich play right here, man. If you watched my live stream the other night, I hit it 30 times in 3 rounds.
30 times in 3 rounds.
Yeah, Carson's in on a leg counter here. He's got the knee line trapped. Lance pushing back. He does have his foot pummeled to the inside. And he slipped his knee out. Very good counter. Looking for this crab rod.
There we go.
Lance looking pretty good. Oh, here's a Kimura counter now from Carson. He might take the back with this.
All the way around the head.
Lance turns it. He's going to switch it to the. He's switching to that kind of side triangle position there. He might be looking for that Udi Garami. Looking for that shoulder lock here, maybe.
Lance is mitigating pretty well right here. Oh,
Lance
arm lock, steps
following
over.
him.
Look at this.
Look at that flow around. Beautiful.
What a match.
Lance showing his mat time and his experience right there.
Stay heavy, Lance. Stay heavy, Lance.
Lance thinking about getting back to that head again.
Smash his hips together, Lance.
Man, did you see the way he transitioned to that head attack again? That was interesting. He stuck his arm back in on that weave. I thought Carson was going to try to slip around and shoot that triangle.
Yeah, I thought he was going to spin around triangle too.
Yeah.
There's that neck
back
again.
on the head again.
Cleared the hips though. It's off to the other side.
And he's looking to trade to the twister right here. Look at this.
100%.
Look at this. All the way to the back with that. Man, he should have gone all the way to the back with that. So Lance had a couple of good looks here. He's just having trouble making that final transition and push to put him away. Carson hanging around, staying in the game. Outside heel hook attempt. Lance might be trapped there.
Get the leg. Got the leg.
Straight leg. It looks like he's slipping. Toe hold. Toe hold. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he got it. Carson taps Lance.
That's 2 for Lance,
look at
huh?
that.
2 out
yeah,
for
I think
Lance.
that puts him out. Wow. Carson Thigpen comes in, wins by submission.
That was a good
Very
match.
nice work.
That was a good match. I'm kind of happy we were able to see Carson again.
Yeah. This is going to be Max Steyers and Lewis Collins. So we've seen a couple of good matches out of Lewis so far. He had the really quick sub in his first one, and then he had a
That was a battle, but
he had a dope match with Cody. He lost the match pretty clearly, but he showed a lot of like spunk, you know.
No, kick and scrap. He can move. He understands positions. He's got good defense.
Oh,
jumps
he's
to the
leaping
neck.
over this front headlock right away.
Look at that.
Look at this. Lewis trying to get after it. Max doing a good job keeping Lewis from any kind of easy, corny passes right off the bat.
Pommel and hand flattening right here. Looking for inside position. Nice drag.
Look at that little surfboard pass. Lewis looks very aggressive, man.
Looking for the wrist. Back take right here. He's got to clear the
that elbow is trapped, though. We've definitely seen people get tapped in this position before, but the advantage right here it's definitely looking like it's going Max's way. But that is there's the elbow starting to slip.
Yep.
There's the elbow starting to slip
So
now.
typically you want to control
he's
the
out of
legs,
there.
lower body, clear the elbow. That way you have established position.
Look
Now
at this. Lewis looking to come up and counter to the legs, though. Very nice work by Lewis to make sure he didn't, give up that easy back take right there. Max tries to sit on a leg lock. Man, fast and furious.
Yep. This is pretty even right here. Watch that neck.
Two fiery young purple belts,
Dude,
man.
Lewis likes that neck. He just tries to cinch that shit up quick.
Yeah. Little lazy arm drag there from Max. Lewis counters it by, again, snapping at the head. Carson getting into his butter half here. Oh, as soon as he sits up with his head and brings his head back in range for attack, Lewis trying to flip over and attack it again. And Lewis is looking to
trying to take
switch
the
off
back
to the
off
leg.
that.
No, Lewis is switching to the leg right here. Nice.
Side
Oh,
control.
very interesting.
Yeah. I think his feet weren't on the inside.
Yeah, he kept himself. Oh, look at Max tries to reverse that position. Lewis comes up looking at the honey hole.
Counter
Max
leg attack.
countering with the honey stick on the other side, man.
That's nice. Shuts him off. Cleared.
That's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds of action.
What? Jesus Christ. That's the thing with these purple belts, dude. Purple belt, I think, is one of the best belts, action-wise. Purple, blue. Late stage blue, purple.
To watch, it's some of the
Absolutely.
most fun, especially if you're you know, the guys are like, they're purple belts who are like really trying to do this for a living. They really want it. They're fun to watch. They're exciting. They're crazy. You don't exactly know what they're going to do or if they're even going to do it right. You know, but
They have enough
get out there
technique
and
to
get
like
after it.
They have enough technique to catch them off guard, right?
Yeah, anyone.
But the looseness provides the scrambles. It's great.
Yeah, and then they're purple belts, so they're still young enough that a scramble doesn't make them want to kill themselves the next day.
Looking for that neck again.
Oh, look at this shoulder crunch play here by Max. And we saw him get pretty close on a shoulder crunch earlier. He uses that then instead to sweep,
front headlock.
get to the front head of his own. He thought about sitting straight in on that naked, switches to the back.
Yes.
Oh, nice back
There
take
we
by
go.
Max. Oh, he's under the chin. Oh, he's under the chin. We saw Lewis is hard to put away. But look at this. He's palm to palm here.
There
He's
it
under
is.
there. Got it. Oh, Max.
Sorry, I'm a little biased there. There's a little more boys.
Nice submission by Max Steyers, dude.
What a match. Dude, that was a scrap. Lewis is a bad motherfucker, dude. He's bummed, but dude, he's tough.
He is definitely all action. He should keep his head high.
You said earlier you did a couple of these qualifiers, right?
Yeah, he tries to come to all the qualifiers, it seems like. Wow. This is going to be Cody versus Brant. Take just a couple of seconds. Give me about 60 seconds here. This is going to be a fire match. I kind of wanted to take a second to preview this one.
Yeah. A lot of action over here, a lot of good movement, good technique. Bottom game is good, right? And then you got Cody over here that's really good on top. It's going to be interesting who...
So they're talking trash on you right now.
Maybe. He might be talking
The camera,
about
Brent.
What happened? Winner takes the rash guard. Winner. I'll throw a rash guard for the winner.
Oh, man. The
I mean, I don't mind. Hey, if you win the tournament, wear my rash guard. I'm all about it, brother. I got you. I'll gear you up. Hey, a top and bottom.
I got my other guys ready. What the fuck? You never give me free shit.
So if you're just joining us, if you're watching, listen, don't be scared of that share button. Don't be afraid of it. It don't bite. Like the video. You can exit out of the live chat, hit share. If you got some kind of private group with all your jiu-jitsu homies from the gym, you got a little secret chat that you do.
Everybody's
just
got
the
one
blue
of those.
belts.
Just
Drop this link in there. Drop the, you know the blue belts always got a secret chat where they talk trash about, I almost tapped Brandon. I almost got him.
I had the armbar, but time ran out.
They don't realize that when they get their purple belt, they'll still be saying, I almost had him. Oh, I get my brown belt. I keep getting better, but I just almost get him. We're keeping you in the game, blue belts. If you're a blue belt out here running with Ruben, he's keeping you in the game. Don't worry. Spread that through your chat.
Listen, I don't know how many times I've heard from other people like just walking by like, I almost had coach. And like these guys don't get it. Like we're letting you work. Relax, cool your jets. If they get me, listen, if any of my guys get me,
I get got.
I celebrate them.
I get got.
You know, I tell them, hey,
Good job. You got me. You legit got me. But I got that 4-strap white belt.
I've been got so many times it don't even bother me no more. I'm pleased to tap. Make sure I can train tomorrow.
Pride and joy right there. If your students are catching you, hell yeah. That means we're doing some shit right.
Can't be letting it happen too much though, boys. Got to keep the score settled. All right, let's get back to this action here. Don't be scared of that share button. Don't be scared of that super chat either. Daddy's funding this out of his pocket, so you know how that goes. All right, Cody versus Brant here. Man, I don't know which way to take. Both these guys have looked fantastic so far.
They're both tough. I know.
Is this the final right here? Hold on, let me.
So
No, this is not the final.
No,
Let's
we
go to
got to
the
finish
bracket.
up the losers bracket.
Hold on, I'll tell you exactly where it stands in the bracket. No, Carson and Max have to go also. So after this match, Carson will go with Max. And then, depending on how that one goes, we'll move forward from there. But no, this one's 6 minutes.
That's all he's wondering about. He wants to know if he can let his gas tank go. Do I have to conserve or to go balls to the wall the whole time? So, Cody over here, I respect the hell out of him. Dude fought MMA, right? Not only that, lost an eye in an MMA match, right? Still gets out there and competes. He can't fight MMA anymore, but dude, he is out here still competing, doing his shit. He's just a competitor.
He's out here trying to play this. He might have to be careful right here, though.
A dangerous guard.
Brant has been looking very, very dangerous today. And Brant has that butterfly hook working on the other side. Got the underhook on that same side. Tries to switch off to the shoulder crunch. Cody's super aware.
Look at that.
Oh, Brant getting in on the heel.
Little far.
Ooh, maybe have that. He might have that one. He's got to keep rolling. Oh, Cody lives through a but man, he had to go to his back right here to figure it out.
These guys using the whole mat.
Like to see it. Love to see it, man. Got a super chat from who? Okay, Wob 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 super chat. Wallow J coming in with the 20. Oh, look at this little meat hook from Cody Stevens off the bottom position here. Trying to get into his rubber guard. Looks like it's not his first time running this game either. He's got a nice play there.
Man, I wish I could see the hands on the other side.
Yeah, we don't have quite the angle, but Keelan is on top of it. So if you're watching, well, you can see just from Brant's reaction, he gave a little shake there. So it's not something that he's just easily slipping out of. He's going to have to wait for his moment. And that moment will probably come. Everybody loosens their rubber guard up at some point. Well, not everybody. But sometimes you need to cut that little angle and you make that one sacrifice just to move your hip. And that's the moment that a high-level guy's waiting on, showing that patience.
There it
just
is.
like that. Oh, straight onto the heel hook. Cody again, man. That would have probably got me there.
He's got a rebite, real nice rebite over here. Look at how deep he got on the hips right here. That knee's real deep.
Yeah, he's got the calf slicer, Oliveira style calf slicer from the back here, right? Yeah.
Oh, the heel hook. Dude, this is going to be nasty.
Oh, that's going to be a bad one. Oh, he survived it. But this angle that Brant has cut here, where he's in this Captain Moore. Oh, my goodness. This is. Oh, I see the position. I thought initially that Cody had countered him with a calf slicer, but Brant has just been all over this DOA right here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Cody giving a little smile over here to Ruben.
Jesus. What a beast. It's a tough position.
Yeah, Brant has an excellent pin on the hips right there with his body weight.
3 minutes, too. Halfway through.
Yeah. You know, this DOA is a dangerous position. A lot of guys like to bait you to take the DOA to get this. Doesn't quite have the. Oh, now he's got. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had it.
Right hand, he stuck his foot up his ass. Toe in the butthole. Good old counter right there.
Listen, that's just a classic case of doing what you got to do.
Oh, my goodness.
He came back on the inside heel for it.
Wow.
And Brant got him.
What a good match.
So Brant wins by submission again. Man, he looks.
He's on fire, dude.
He looks like he's going to be the guy walking out of here. But Carson versus Max.
So if Carson wins, that's it?
Yeah, because that'll be Max's second loss.
No, I'm referring like would Carson go up and fight?
I'm not sure.
Brant.
I'm not sure exactly how the bracket's going to play it out.
They started.
Man, we don't even have time to think. We're moving through it so fast. Whoever organizes this thing, just give us a little time. Look at this entry here from Carson. Oh, you know what? This might be the third place match. Have both of these guys lost twice?
No. Oh, wow.
Oh, Carson with the gnarly outside heel hook.
Carson lost once. That was nasty. But he lost to Brant, is what I was saying earlier.
So Carson works his way back into the bracket. And so let's see what this next match looks like. A 29-second submission there by Carson Thigpen. So the next match is going to be Cody Stevens and Carson Thigpen.
Okay. And then the winner of that is going to
Yeah,
go
so
to I see.
Carson just won the loser's bracket.
Yep,
basically,
yep,
with
yep,
that
yep.
one.
Okay. This is good. This is another good match too.
And then the winner of this moves on to the final to face.
No time limit.
Yeah, to face Brant Bassaran. Man, you know what? There's a guy on my Discord named Sheldon who he helps me out with some like technical stuff on the Discord, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sending one of my friends, Brant, over there to this tournament." He's like, "This guy's gonna win it," and Sheldon's looking like a unicorn prophet out there.
Brant's been here before. I know him. He's tough. He moves well. He's definitely.
He looks just fantastic.
So it's indie boxing and grappling, and he also trains at Nice Guy Submission too. So he's got.
You can see that leg lock game. You see that leg lock game right there.
And you know over there with Bobby, they've got tough guys like top to bottom. You know they got wrestlers, they got jiu-jitsu guys, they got leg lockers. So
Just
I'm sure he's
a
going to
hard-nosed school
Absolutely.
of hard-nosed grapplers over there. I've always really, really had a lot of respect for that gym. Of course, Joe's like an OG legend, you know.
I've since I moved down here, that's one of those places that's relatively close that I've been wanting to go visit, but it's just so busy in this gym, it's tough to make it out there.
Where are you from originally? Are you from here?
Orange County, California, baby.
Oh, I did know that.
Yeah.
I did. I think
Yeah.
that's when I first met you out there, right?
No. So we met online kind of through Casey.
Yeah,
Casey
that's what it
Halstead.
was.
And I trained with Casey a little bit over there. I'd pop into the
I
gym
totally
from
forgot
everywhere.
about that.
Yeah, this was forever ago, and then I moved out here. And then
You like it out here?
wonderful.
You
brother.
miss California?
Food. That's
Yeah.
it. I just miss the food. But honestly, man,
weather.
being in Ohio, the best thing for me, forever. Like, hands down.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts, no regrets. I love it.
I tell people, man, I live in Alabama on purpose. Like, why are you in Decatur, Alabama, dude? I'm here. I'm here on purpose. It's not an accident.
Land, no traffic, right? You know, your mortgage or whatever is gonna be cheaper. Cost of living in general, dude. It's no stress. No
and
stress.
you know what else, man? During that pandemic, everybody was like, "Hey, how do I get to Alabama?" That's all I heard from all my city friends.
$10 super chat. We'll look at it on the neck.
Wop, 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 super chat. What a very interesting entry here from Carson. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Dude, that's impressive. With
That
how
was
good Cody looked on
insane.
top.
So he kind of used that tornado sweep
Yeah.
to enter. Man, Carson works his way all the way back in.
Wow.
Yo, this is why I wanted to have a wrestleback bracket.
And here's the thing too.
Oh, bounty on the Twisters up to $100.
Brant had that match with Carson. Carson's going to be expecting him to go for those legs real quick. He's going to be aware. He's going to respect that game, and it's going to up the match a little bit.
Yeah, it actually makes it. So this is the final here. This one's no time limit, sub only. Winner of this one takes it all. Automatic invite. Oh, that's good. Smooth Comp shows you a little.
Nice little graphic.
That's what I said. I'm not going to try to outsmart the computer, dude.
That was nice.
I can
That was
barely
nice.
read as it is. Let's see.
Super chat, $10 from William.
Wop, wop, wop. Super chat, William Rashke.
Oh, Will.
Yo, there's Sheldon. He's like, I told you about Brant. He did. He told me.
So Will is actually one of my guys over here, Will Rashke. He is a 10th Planet guy down deep in his heart.
Who is?
Will Rashke.
Okay.
He trains at my gym. He's a blue belt under my gym, but all he wears is 10th Planet gear. All he
That's
does
my
is
boy.
rubber guard. All he does is just nothing but 10th Planet.
You just send him down to me. Just let him have a boot camp
Dude,
for
oh
2
my
weeks.
God, he would love it, dude. He would love it. Hey, there's your invite, Will. There we go. Go down there and train with Brandon for a little bit.
I love having visitors. That's my favorite thing in the world.
Open door policy, brother. New looks. New looks.
What could be better for your game than having no idea what I'm about to face?
Dude, I tell everyone in the area, you're in town, come train. You're not in the area, you're in town, come train. Look, if it comes down to it, free. I don't care. Just come train. Helps the guys.
I just like when people are at the gym, man. So, you know, I'm sure you're a lot like this too, especially being with Casey so much and being friends with him. You'll understand this. Listen, man, You don't have to oos, and you don't have to call me professor. My name's Brandon. You don't have to apologize for showing up late. Brother, I'm just glad you're here.
Yep.
I'm just glad you made it tonight.
Absolutely.
Oh, you got to leave early? Hey, listen. Take it easy, man. Glad you made it in when you could. Just happy you're here. Just be here when you can, man. And I try to make all my students feel that way, and I want visitors to feel that way too. We're just happy that we got you on the mats out here training tonight.
It alleviates stress, makes rounds better.
Oh, another wob, wob, wob super chat from Sheldon. He said, I'm watching. I'm proud of my boy. What were you just saying?
I was just saying that it just makes it better vibe, less stress. The students aren't worrying about that kind of shit.
Less
Oh,
insecurity
sorry,
coming from the
professor.
professor that way too. I feel like most of the drama that you see in gyms, it's not the students, man. It's insecurity out of the professor. Either he used to compete and he doesn't anymore, and so he's got to find his way to live vicariously through you, or they never competed, and so those are the people that have the hardest comp classes and try to push their students the hardest is when they never competed themselves. They don't know what that's like. Or, you know, the guy who never rolls. That's where all the insecurities come from.
I cannot even imagine having a gym where your coach doesn't roll. Like, I mean, unless he's like severely injured.
There's going to come a time eventually when you and I have gyms and we don't roll.
Yeah,
but I can tell you what,
that's
it's
like down
not.
the line, bro.
I'm 42 right now, and I don't see that future just yet.
Yeah. I mean, there's
You
a
know?
difference between not being able to and then being insecure. There's
That's
a
right.
big difference.
I can't and I won't are two totally different things. I can't, I respect. I won't, I don't respect that. Oh, another super chat. Whoop, 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 super chat. Egghead Warrior. Great qualifier. This has been a great qualifier, man.
Action-packed. Since he brings it, bro.
Man, I think the speech at the top about the rule set, 6 minutes, we got to get it done. And by the way, I don't care if you win and are boring. I won't advance you. If you don't come out here and get after it, then we're going to move along and find somebody that will. No offense to you, but you're just not right for the show.
I think that's the best thing you can do. Having that relief of pressure, I don't have to worry about points. I don't have to worry about position. Oh, I got to go for subs.
I only
gotta
got to
go for
impress
action.
one guy, and he told me what he wants.
Yeah.
That's it.
Easy peasy. Action.
Easy.
That's it.
And if there's a big issue, I'll be the bad guy. I'll take the blame for it. Y'all can cuss me out and not support and all that.
And I'll
I'm a
be
big
back
boy.
to
I can
Alabama.
handle it. I'll drive all the way back home to Alabama with the same no dollars in my pocket that I arrived with. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to rock and roll. Bruce Wayne wants to know, is Ruben wearing a hat because he's scared of the glare off the lights from his head?
Damn, bro. Bruce Wayne knows me, obviously. Bro, listen. You want the hat? Hold on. There we go. The glare.
Dude, he should have been afraid. Put that back on, dude. We ain't got that kind of production set up to handle something like that. Lord help.
We need to make
All
it.
right. So this one's no time limit. Ruben, will you run a clock on your phone just to see what... Oh, man, we may not need it. Here's Brant on the outside heel hook. He got it! Oh, my God. We didn't even have time to get the... Ooh, he got a hard pop. Did you hear that snap?
Wow.
Brant.
Crazy.
Welcome to the PGF, Brant.
Beast over here.
Holy cow, brother. I can't wait to have you, man.
Business. Good job,
Hey,
brother.
Carson, listen, man. Keep your line open. Stay in communication with me.
I'll see you.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see you again. I would really like to see you again.
It's attitude right there. It's good
Really nice
attitude.
work, dude. I'm very impressed. I really love the way that Carson wrestled back into the bracket.
That's good.
Very happy to see that. Dude, give it up for Brant.
He's a beast.
Man, he made as big of a statement as I've ever seen anybody make in one of our qualifiers.
How much mat time did he have? Not much.
Man,
Maybe
that
3 minutes?
that last one was the fastest of all, and that was probably 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I know he had one that was 18 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, another one that was pretty quick, too.
All of them were pretty quick, man.
I think it was under a full round, under a full match.
I think you're correct. I don't think he spent 5-6 minutes on the mat. I don't think he spent 4 minutes on the mat.
So he had 4 matches, less than 4 minutes.
We'll have to go back and add it up. Maybe one of the fans can go back and add it up. Brother, that was special.
Yeah.
That was a really special performance. I think that we're going to... Man, I think we got a banger for the season right there. He's a finisher, too. He's going to be able to score points.
Yeah, from top, bottom, he's be able to move around. Yeah, he's going to look for the neck.
He'll look for the neck. He'll look for the legs. And again, good camp, good coaches.
You
can't ask for more.
You gotta be a point scorer in the PGF. When the rule set comes around for the regular season, we saw last season there was some guys they're really good black belts. They didn't even finish in the top 8 because they couldn't put the guys away.
Yeah, no kills, no breaks.
Yep, six points for a kill, 3 points for a break. Brant would have had at least 3 submissions where he would have gotten the extra point for the kill under a minute.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the extra minute.
Yeah.
The extra point for the minute.
The elbow genie rule.
The elbow genie rule.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can get the elbow genie down under 150, down under 55 for this one,
big,
man.
Though, isn't he?
He's running like 75. He's about my size, maybe a little skinnier than me.
That guy's a tough dude.
I'm 72. I was 72 yesterday before training, so he's not. Yeah, we're about the same size. He's a little bigger, maybe. Ruben, thank you so much, dude. Listen, can we do anything to promote your gym or maybe some projects that you've got coming up? I really would like for my fans and our followers to hear about Queen City Invitational and all that you got going on.
So for us, the big thing is Queen City Grappling, the gym. It's number one thing that I try to push every single time. We're newer to the area, 3 years in, but we're already putting people out there. We're doing well. The tournament series that I run, Queen City Invitational. And that's cash prizes. I've got a big project coming up. We're going to announce something soon. We're working with a couple different companies. We're going to put big money, like big boy money up. And then
you were giving me a little preview about it.
We'll talk about that, and that's pretty much it. And then me, Ruben Vera 39 on Instagram. So if you can jump on in there, I put videos of me clowning on my students all the time. So that's always fun.
That is always fun. I love students beating up on their instructor, on their students. Instructors beat up on their students' videos. Those are my favorite.
Those are the best.
Yeah, I got to where I prefer watching rolling footage to comp footage a lot of times. I just feel like say I'm studying. Okay, I want to study Ruben's game. I'm going to get a better look at your thought processes and your patterns off of watching you roll with some purple and brown belts, or maybe even some blue belts, than I am watching, say me and you want to get out there and figure out what the score is. I expect we're going to have a tough match.
I try to be safer in those scenarios where you open up and you do your regular stuff when you're in
and you open up and you let the game come to you a little bit more. Mm-hmm. So I've really, as I've aged and matured as a grappler, I've gotten to where I love this new thing where people are releasing their rolling footage, because that was always taboo back in the day. You just didn't do that.
Come on, come on now.
It was though. It was.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I think as sort of the old, more dry conventions and traditions start to, I don't want to say wash away, but they start to. I feel like they're starting to take their proper place in the sport.
Yeah. There's got to be that little bit of balance, right? You got to have a little bit of old school. You got to be open, brother.
You got to be open. You got to be willing to grow. You got to be willing to lose. It's just part of the game.
That's right.
And you got to be willing to come out like Brant and take your spot in the PGF for season 4.
Fuck shit up.
He took it. So, listen, guys, we're signing off. If you were thinking about trying to get in the PGF, 155-pound men, 135-pound ladies, I want you to go to pgfhome.com. We have several more qualifiers coming up. We're actually probably going to be looking at removing a couple of these qualifiers, but we need you to get in there and try to make part of it. We've got a July 16th date. We know we're moving the O'Fallon, Illinois, the St. Louis, Illinois date. We know we're moving that one down to Decatur, Alabama, because we're going to be doing the USA Grappling qualifier for the USA team to go to Serbia. It's going to be a combined qualifier. So the winner of that one's going to get on the PGF roster if they're 155 pounds. But any weight class that's looking to go with USA Grappling to Serbia and try to fight the Russians to come up with this title, USA Grappling is going to be hosting a qualifier July 16th in Decatur.
Jiu-Jitsu puts that up, huh? What's his name?
Mike Wilson.
Mike Wilson, that's a Casey boy, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if he's the promoter behind this, but he might be the guy that's got organizing the whole thing. Working with a guy named Blair, a guy named Michael. So we're just doing one of the qualifiers.
That's dope.
But I'm looking